TMZ has learned the reason for Karamo Brown's split from the rest of the Queer Eye cast was due to a hot mic moment his mom actually overheard. Sources familiar with the situation tell TMZ that Karamo and the rest of the cast were filming season 10 of Queer Eye in DC, and he brought his mom to set. She was given production headphones and got to watch filming from nearby. At one point, Karamo stepped away from the group during filming, and Tan, Jonathan, and Anthony were actually overheard negatively speaking about Karamo, including criticizing certain lifestyle choices he's made. Karamo's mom heard the whole thing through her production headphones and obviously told her son what they had said about him. Sources say that this incident caused an immediate rift, and Jeremiah Brent, the fifth cast member, is the only one that Karamo seems to be on good terms with, and he's actually the only one that he still follows on social media. This tension all went public Tuesday morning when Karamo was the only one of the Fab Five missing from CBS Mornings. He sent in a video explaining his absence, citing mental and emotional abuse. We've reached out to reps for Anthony, Karamo, Tan, Jeremiah, and Jonathan. So far, no word back.
So obviously there are 4 of the Fab 5 here. We received an email from Karamo's assistant this morning, which said in part, quote, Karamo has felt mentally and emotionally abused for years, and he's been advised by his therapist to protect himself and his peace by not attending. But he did send this video. Take a look.
Hey, Jenna and Chanel, congratulations on becoming the most amazing duo in daytime TV. I just want to say thank you to all the fans who supported us and rocked with us for 10 seasons. This new season is going to be amazing. You're going to love every minute of it. And just like the themes of this season, I'm modeling what I believe is most important, which I want to remind you all. Love yourselves and protect yourselves. That's why I'm here at home and not there. But continue to watch the show. The crew worked on it and did an amazing job. I want to shout out to the crew. I want to shout out to all the fans. I want to shout out to the executives from Netflix. Thank you for having me for 10 seasons.
Hey everybody, welcome to DDTS episode 717. I'm back with another video for y'all today. This is the second video that I wanted to do. This video is gonna be about Karamo Brown and what's going on with the cast of this show, Queer Eye, a show that has originated and has been on Netflix for a great amount of years. I used to watch the show. I watched it season 1, I watched it season 2, and I think I watched it season 3, but I stopped at season 4. I think after season 3, I didn't watch anymore because I didn't have any time at the time, and plus this was around the time where I was working. I was working, where I was at the time, where I was living at the time, and I was not watching Netflix like that. And I used to have Netflix, back then, because I would have it, but I didn't have time to watch because I would be at work and I'll be so tired when I get off. And I thought I've been uncanceled it. And I've been wondering, where does money come from? What they talking about? So-and-so has been charged. Your card has been charged. I thought I canceled Netflix. Netflix was still getting my change. But I put an end to that. That was a, beginning of the 2020s when I was working. Yes, indeed. But this show is about Queer Eye. And this is about Karamo Brown. In case if you didn't know, I did a video on Karamo Brown. Hold on one second, y'all. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I was trying to make my thumbnail. Hold on. Hey, y'all. I'm back. So, yeah, forgive me. I was trying to make my thumbnail. So, let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's go ahead and get into the reason why we are here. This news has been trending since yesterday, and I had no idea that all this was going on, what behind the scenes, or basically during the show of Queer Eye. It started Karamo Brown, who we're gonna be talking about. I did a video on him about a month or two ago, maybe 3 months ago, I don't know. I done a video on him. It had Karamo Brown, it had Jonathan Van Ness, it had Antonio something, and it had Tan, whatever his name is. And I used to follow all them. I think I follow all them. I don't know, but I don't know what happened. But it is some alleged tea behind that. And the reason I said it's some alleged tea, because apparently I'm going to have pictures, I'm going to have video clips, I'm going to try to have everything that there is to have, so y'all can get a better understanding. So apparently the cast of Queer Eye, they was on the Today Show with Hannah and Kathy Lee, I believe. They was on the Today Show. And all the cast members, including the new cast member that replaced Bobby Burke, which was one of my favorites, was he left the show as well. All of them was on the Today Show except Karamo Brown. The reason Karamo Brown allegedly was not on there is because he pulled out. He pulled out and he said that he wouldn't be able to make it. But we finna go on and get into that. I'm finna go on and tell y'all, and I'm finna go on and read to y'all so we can get this elaboration going. I want to make sure I get all the content that I can and get all the elaborations that I can, because I think this is very important. And it's gonna got dark out there. I know it ain't about to rain. Let me see. Here you go, right here. It says right here, Karamo Brown, I'm sorry y'all, unfollowed all but one Queer Eye co-star before skipping press appearances to protect his mental health. See? Yes, indeed. It says Brown unfollowed Antony Whiskey, Tan France, and Jonathan Van Ness. So something had to happen. Something had to happen on that set. Something had to happen behind the set. Something had to happen during that show. Because why would Karamo Brown unfollow all the co-stars except one? And I'm going to provide a little video if I can and photos, and I'm going to show y'all. Because it is also said, let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it. And it is also said that if you watch the little video or you see the little pictures that I post, all of them is holding hands. Like, what the hell is they holding hands for? What's going on? I ain't judging or nothing, but damn. Why all of them holding hands? At least two of them holding hands or whoever. But that don't, something ain't right. Something had to happen. And I know it's two sides to a story. That's true. That's true. That is true, true, true. Two sides to a story. But the most important thing is I would like to know what on earth happened, because some ain't adding up. And basically, when I get into this article, basically we'll find to see what we can find. And also, Karamo Brown, he also emailed his agent, emailed the Today Show, or he emailed the Today Show. He even made a video thanking everybody. He thanked everybody except the cast. He thanked everybody except the cast. He thanked the producers. He thanked the fans, but he did not thank the peoples that he was doing the show with. He didn't thank Jonathan Van Ness. He didn't thank Tan France. He did not thank Antony. He didn't thank none of them. He basically, they must have did something to Karamo. I'm not saying that they did, but some ain't right. And he said he had to pull out for his mental health. Mental health in the black community. Mental health in the black community and the black gay community, that is not talked about enough, and it should be discussed a lot, and it should be discussed on a regular, because a lot of people really feel that us black folk, we ain't got mental health. A lot of people gonna say, oh, you got that white people's disease, you got that white people's sickness. That ain't no color to no mental health. Ain't no color to no diagnosis. Ain't no color to no illness, and ain't no color to no damn depression. Since when did having illness have a color? I really don't understand it. Since when did illnesses have a color? Y'all know I'm very raw. I'm very raw when I come to stuff like this. Cause a lot of people say, "Oh, you have that damn white folks disease." Since when having mental health is a color? Since when is mental health? When is having depression? When is having this and that a black folks and white folks disease? Please tell me. Since when having bipolar issues is a black folk, white folk disease? Anybody can have mental health. Anybody can have bipolar. Anybody can have this. Anybody can have that. Since when is it a black and white disease? Since when is it a color disease? Since when did color have something to do with it? I just want to know that. Is I'm wrong? Is I'm right? But come on now. I'm just going to put that out there. If you know, you know. It says Karamo Brown is distancing himself from his queer eye castmates. Brown, 45 years old, has unfollowed Antony Prosky, Tan France, Jonathan Van Ness on social media. This comes hours after Brown skipped several press appearances with his co-stars promoting the 10th and final season of the Netflix show on Tuesday, January the 20th. Brown said he felt he has undergone years of mental health and emotional abuse, but did not specify from whom. Okay. Let's pause right there. Let's pause now. He said he felt like he had to undergo years of mental abuse and emotional abuse, but he could not specify from whom. Now, I got tea behind that. It is alleged within the first season, Karamo Brown and Antony Prosky, I think this is his name, and Antony Prosky, they did not talk the whole first season. They did not interact with each other. They did not talk to each other or anything within the first season. They did not. I don't know for what, but they didn't. And I read through some years ago when I was basically into the show, when I basically was watching this show every season. When I would watch, I would be happy to watch. But let me tell you why I'd be happy to watch. The reason I would be happy to watch is because within that time, that was in the same year that I came out as gay. And at the time, I was just happy to see more gay shows on television. I was happy to see more LGBTQIA shows on television because I really feel to this very day we need much more of those reputations. Like, we of the LGBTQ community, we have a lot of reputation, but I feel like it's not enough reputation of black gay reputation. Now you have gay interracial reputation. You have, like what I said in the other video, you have white gays, you have Asian gays, Indian gays, Hispanic gays that have this wonderful reputation that we see on television, but we don't know what they got, going on behind closed doors. It can be all fun and games on television, but behind closed doors, they could be going through something else different. We don't know that. But if you know, you know. I was happy that we was getting more gay shows and that we was getting more gay reputation and more gay scenes, and I didn't care who got mad because it's 2026, and plus it was like 2020, 2019, and plus 2015 was when gay marriage was legal. And so basically the LGBTQ community and the trend and the rights was becoming bigger than ever, which I think is truly amazing. And they tried to take that away a great amount of time. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in that aspect. But let's go ahead and get into it. That's what I was into it. I was into it, but I was so into the show, I didn't even basically pay no mind. I really did think that everybody on this show got along. I used to think that about everybody because, you know, when you watching a good show, you ain't thinking about the red flags and this and that and third. You thinking that they have so much good chemistry on the TV, you would think behind the camera they ain't got no problems going on. Well, damn it, I was wrong. I've learned that the hard way. The shows that we all grew up and loved, that we still love to this very day, you would think everybody got along. No, they didn't. No, they don't. So, yes, indeed. It says, he still follows Jeremiah Brent, who joined the cast in season 9, after Bobby Burke, who also revealed the same drama within the group, exited. Peoples have reached out to Brown and reps for the Queer Eye cast for comment. Whoa! Okay. I got more tea for y'all. I just read it. So apparently, Bobby Burke, who was with the cast from season 1 to apparently season 8 or 9, he left the show. And it is said allegedly that he experienced the same experiences in the same thing that Karamo Brown has allegedly experienced. So basically, if Bobby Burke allegedly left for that reason, now Karamo Brown, he wasn't even in the interview, and he did a interview. He did a little video on camera, so it had to be something. So you can say this: it ain't Karamo Brown. I don't think he's lying. I think he's being honest. So if it's not Karamo Brown, and if it's not Bobby Burke, because he left as well, who is it? Who on earth done something behind these cameras? Who's keeping up the hell? I have a feeling I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say because I don't know them personally. But as a person that used to watch the show, I done lost so much behind it. I don't even know what's going on. And I used to think the show was very inspirational, but damn, it's like, damn, what's going on? Who's doing what to who? Because if Bobby Burke left, why in the hell Karamo Brown felt the same way? Because, see, they ain't going to tell you what they want to tell you. And all of them up there, they're sitting up there in that video, on these pictures, on that picture. Let me show it again. You see them sitting up there on that picture, holding hands, all like they happy and everything. They might be in on it too. They might be in on it. Hell, all four of them, besides that new cast member, he might not know what the hell going on, but if he were there long enough, he'll basically probably been a victim too and left. We don't know. So it had to be something. It had to be something. Let me see. Because I think Bobby Burke is not on here. Jeremiah Brent, yeah, he married to, I think he married to Neil Patrick Harris, I think. I might be wrong. Hold on. I was able to find this. Oh, hold on. Find this picture. I know it's too pale for y'all. Let me turn this camera down a little bit. Oh, let me turn this camera down a little bit. The lighting. Let me see. See, maybe y'all can see a little bit better now. See, this is the original cast. This is the original cast of yeah, that's the original cast. But let me see. Let me see, can I let me see, can I, if I can find it up on here, y'all, that would kill two birds with one stone. 1 second, y'all. I'm putting out all content. This is gonna be the last video I put out today. Surely. Let's see, can I find it? Just give me 1 second, y'all. Bear with me, y'all. I can't figure out which one it was on. Maybe it was on, let me see. I don't know what I can do. All I have to do is type it in. Let me see. Yeah, I'll follow him. Let's see. I think I got it.
So obviously there are 4 of the Fab 5 here. We received an email.
So I found the video and I'm finna put it up for y'all.
People notice that someone is missing. So obviously there are 4 of the Fab 5 here. We received an email from Karamo's assistant this morning, which said in part, quote, Karamo has felt mentally and emotionally abused for years, and he's been advised by his therapist to protect himself and his peace by not attending. But he did send this video. Take a look.
Hey, Jenna and Chanel, congratulations on becoming the most amazing duo on daytime TV. I just want to say thank you to all the fans who supported us and rocked with us for 10 seasons. This new season is going to be amazing. You're going to love every minute of it. And just like the themes of this season, I'm modeling what I believe is most important, which I want to remind you all. Love yourselves and protect yourselves. That's why I'm here at home and not there. But continue to watch the show. The crew worked on it and did an amazing job. I want to shout out to the crew. I want to shout out to all the fans. I want to shout out to the executives from Netflix. Thank you for having me for 10 seasons.
People notice that someone is missing. So obviously there are 4.
Okay, y'all. Y'all seen the same video that I saw, right? Did y'all see exactly what I meant? As a matter of fact, I will put more pictures up so y'all can see. Let me show y'all this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this to y'all. It's a statement from Karamo Brown. He says, I hope everyone remembers the main theme I have tried to teach them over the past decade, which is to focus and protect their mental health, peace from peoples or a world who seek to destroy it, which is why I can't be there today. Queer Eye Karamo Brown skips multiple live interviews after feeling mental and emotional abuse for years, leaving co-stars surprised. So basically, let me turn this up. I know. So basically, this isn't the first interview that Karamo Brown has skipped within the Queer Eye cast. So basically, it's been going on. So it had to allegedly and truthfully be somebody on that show, or basically people's on that show that has been doing it to him. Again, I put up pictures. Again, I even played a video. I bet yet I can find a video for y'all. I might put it in the beginning. I might put it in the beginning. At the end, who knows? But if you ever noticed, he said he had to protect his mental health and emotional health because which is why he's not there today. So it had to have been somebody on that stage. And you can look the look on their face. Them looks on them faces, it tells a story. It tells something. It tells something. And it is not nothing good. It's something full of guilt. But I stand with Karamo Brown. I've done videos about him in the past, and I didn't mean no harm, no disrespect to anything, but I speaks my truth. I speaks my opinion. I don't sugarcoat anything. I just speak it how it is. But that's what I think, and I'm hoping, and I really am hoping that whatever the situation was, and if I can find another clip, I will put it. Let me see right here, y'all. Hold on one second.
Understatement, I will say. You said in part, I hope everyone remembered.
Hold on one second, y'all. Let me turn this down again. Cause I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this.
That he's worried about being bullied. So, he said in part, everyone remembers to focus on and to protect their mental health, peace from people or a world who seek to destroy it, which is why I can't be there today. His assistant also says that he's worried about being bullied. So let's just address it and get it off. He said in part, I hope everyone...
Is a fair understatement. I will say our Queer Eye family, we've been doing this for almost a decade, which is pretty wild to believe. And families are complicated.
Yes.
And we're definitely not excluded from that. But I think two things can exist at the same time. Is a fair understatement. I will say
one thing that I've been so honored to learn from Karamo in my time is it's just like he said in that package, we have to meet people where they're at.
Yes.
And he has taught people to center what they need, and I'm actually really proud of him. Center what you need, do the things you need to do to take care of you. One thing that I've been so honored to learn from Karamo.
We received an email from Karamo's assistant this morning, which said in part, quote, Karamo has felt mentally and emotionally abused for years, and he's been advised by his therapist to protect himself and his peace by not attending. But he did send this video. Take a look.
Hey, Jenna and Chanel, congratulations on becoming the most amazing duo.
We received an email from Karamo's assistant.
Duo on Daytime TV. I just want to say thank you to all the fans who supported us and rocked with us for 10 seasons. This new season is going to be amazing. You're going to love every minute of it. And just like the themes of this season, I'm modeling what I believe is most important, which I want to remind you, Duo on Daytime Daytime TV. I just want to say thank you to all the fans who supported us and rocked with us for 10 seasons. This new season, love yourselves and protect yourselves. That's why I'm here at home and not there. But continue to watch the show. The crew worked on it and did an amazing job. I want to shout out to the crew. I want to shout out to all the fans. I want to shout out to the executives from Netflix. Thank you for having me. Love yourselves and protect yourselves. That's why I'm here.
There you have it, y'all. There you have it. So what does that tell you? Bobby Burke, he is not the only victim. Basically, Carmelo Brown is the victim. Y'all probably wonder, how do Bobby Burke look? Not him. This is, hold on. This damn camera, man. This is Bobby Burke. He's not bad looking. I think he's a very handsome fellow. He's been with his partner for over 20 years, actually. All of them on Queer Eye is gay of the LGBTQ community. So yeah, let me lighten this back up. Lord. Oh my, hold on. One second, y'all. Alright, here we go. So yes indeed. But that's all I got for that video. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about that video? Like, comment, and subscribe. What do you guys think what happened to Karamo? What do you guys think what happened? Do you guys feel like the cast of Queer Eye was basically bullying Karamo allegedly? What do you guys think? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But let me know what you guys think. Happy Wednesday. And I love y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I love y'all. God bless y'all. See y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.